Hello techies. So have you been able to register your account, your own profile with GitHub? When you get to GitHub, there's going to be a sign in button and a sign up button. So if you already have an account, you will open your own account, then you will sign in. But if you are new, you are just starting, you are going to sign up. And to sign up, you will need three things. You will need your email address, you will need your password, and you will need your username. It's nothing biggie, just play with it. Let's go through it. So you can see this is my profile. There's nothing much there at the moment. So this is my profile. So you can also set up your profile. This is my name. Edit your profile, post some picture, make it fun for yourself. If you are working with any organization, put it in there and save it. So that's the first thing to do. The platform will look blank and boring if you are just starting, but as you work on it, as you add more projects, more files, more repository to it, it will get better. So let me show you what we are talking about. Repository. So if you go to my repository, you can check your repository from here, and you can also do it the same way I did it, your repository from here. So that's the project that you have started. Basically, it's just about the project or whatever file or folder you are working on. You can also see projects here. If you have specific projects that you are doing on your own or with other people that you named under projects, you will see it there. So here you can also start new repository or import repository depending on your own situation. So that's how it is. New projects, new organization, and all that. So get used to that. If there's any concern, if you want to pull request, probably from your local desktop or your local workstation, you can pull here. If you have any notification, you will find it here. You can also go through all these other ones. They are actually fun, just for you to get used to it, get accustomed to it. Don't be scared. I know a lot of people are scared of what can happen if they press the wrong button. Don't be scared. This is an online platform. I don't think there's anything to worry about. So let me show you how to start a new repository. This is a repository I've done during the training of some other students. So let me create a new one so that I can walk you through it, how I did it. So you can add new here. Find the repository. If you've already tagged them, if you have different types, maybe probably private, this is a public one. Anyone here, you can pick that. If you want to sort it, depending on the name, the dates, the listed last updated, you can see that over there. You can add a new one here or add a new one here. Create new, same. So I've picked to create new. So let's say we are creating a new repository. What should we call this one? Let's call it trainee underscore Git. Okay, so that will be the name. The description, always have a very good description that you can remember or that your team member can remember, whichever way. We are learning about Git. Okay, so it's public here. If you want it private, you can do you. Add a readme file so that you can see it when we are done. That's all about it. Choose a license. I don't need that. So you are creating a public repository in your personal account. I don't mind. So create repository. So it only takes seconds, and then we have another repository. So what can you see? This is the initial commit, the first one. So this is training Git, and this is we are learning about Git. So that's how to create a repository basically. Repository can be created on the platform directly as we are doing it now, and it can also be created on your local device. Then we can also make changes to this repository that we have created. It's just like we are editing our codes. So let's click on it. Okay, we can see here preview, we can see code, we can see blame, and that's if you want to see how long it is. 2 minutes ago, initial comment, that is what description of what exactly the repository is about. Then if we want to edit this file, we can edit it here. So we'll be able to add 1 or 2 things. You can see it looks like our coding environment, like our development environment. So we can say, yes, okay, this is an additional code. Okay, so if we want to save it, we have to commit it. Commit changes, that is, save the changes that you have made. So we save it. Yes, so we have to describe our change that we just made. So additional change. So that is it. Make sure it makes sense to you and your team member. So commit directly to the main branch. Yes, if we want to create a new branch, we have to put the name of the new branch here, but it's gonna be for the main branch. The main branch is the main repository that we created. If we want to create branches, then we have to make probably a different set of code, a different file, and then we can have another branch. So this is going to go directly, it's just a line, obviously it's going to go directly into the main repository that we created. So commit change. So, and that's it. So we can see that our repository now, we have the name of the repository and what we have put inside the repository. So that's how that works. This is edit file, we already know that, so that's how that works. Now we have the history. What have we done to this code? This repository. So this repository, we created it. It has its own unique identifier. We created it. Okay, this is when we created it 4 minutes ago, and then we made an updated readme. Yes, so this is the updates that we did. So this is just introduction to your GitHub. Now we'll go to our local machine and see how we can push our projects to GitHub.